semi-low dopamine morning and really just fall back into my morning routines. I've been having actually trouble getting up and just getting my day started at the time and in the way that I want to. So I'm hoping that recording a vlog is gonna kind of get me back into practice. And yeah, I decided to just take you guys with me on some practices that I do that kind of help me get out of a rut and get me back on track and let me feel reset for the week. So it's Sunday. This is not a 6 a.m. morning routine. Sorry. We're gonna be a little bit more realistic than that. This is a 9:30 a.m. morning routine, and yeah, to be productive and to be the best version of yourself, you do not always have to be up at 5 or 6 in the morning. We can wake up at 9 and still have a really good day. So that's what we're gonna do. So as the seasons change, I've been remembering that even if I can't control anything else that happens in the day, I can control what I do and what I choose to do with my mornings. So even if it's for 10 minutes, I have been getting up and deciding to move my body, whether that be through yoga or a walk. Nothing crazy, just getting my day started with something that I choose to do. That has been changing my entire outlook on the day, and it really gets me into a good headspace. After moving my body, I was in such a better mood. You'll probably see in the next couple of clips, my mood is completely different from when I first woke up. I want something very specific for breakfast. Ooh. Damn, thickums! I wanted to make something very specific for breakfast. I had a very specific idea of what I wanted in my mind. I got kombucha, and then I wanted to make my sourdough toast and some chili eggs, but now I got the chili, I got the eggs, I don't got the sourdough. And the only bread I do have is sandwich bread. Not me getting depressed. Okay. The only bread I have is sandwich bread, and that's not the bread that I want for my breakfast. So I'm just gonna have to compromise and make some croissants because I'm also making 2 breakfasts, one for me and one for my girlfriend. She wants a good old Southern breakfast. So I'm gonna make her, she's from, not from the South. I don't know if you want me to be telling your business, but she's not from the South. So I've been wooing her with my Southern cooking skills. And yeah, I'm gonna make her some grits, some chicken sausage, and some croissants. And what else do you want? Oh, and some eggs on the side. So let me get on my womanly duties. If you're like me and have been struggling mentally or just struggling to adapt to the change of seasons, which again, this happens to me every year, I've noticed that I do isolate, and it's really good to have somebody else in your community come around, whether that be a partner, your friend, or even some family. And if you don't have those type of people, I hope that this video is kind of accompanying you in a way that makes you feel a little bit more held, or a little bit more like somebody else is with you through this moment. I'm also starting my day, again, very intentionally, so I'm going to get into doing some journaling. Nothing super long, but I'm writing out some intentions and just creating a direction that I want to move throughout the day. So today, my intentions were to move with grace, with kindness and patience for myself, especially that same patience that I usually extend to others. Really getting into the practice of being nice to myself. I think right now, especially living in America and not really wanting to live in America, I have really needed to get in the process of slowing down, and I think this will be good, especially for the next coming months, because everything around me feels so fast and feels so chaotic that I need to at least give that time to myself to really have a sturdy routine down pat that keeps me grounded. And I am gonna take a walk around the neighborhood and then go to the store and get my groceries for the week, because I need to actually cook some foods and not order DoorDash for the next 3 days. So I'm gonna, I've been challenging myself to not like eat out as much, and I'm not being super duper successful at that, but I'm doing better than I was before. So I'm gonna try to keep my momentum, and I said I was gonna order out once a weekend per paycheck, and I have already used my one DoorDash credit. So yeah, gotta get some more, what do I even need from the store? I'm gonna get some chili beans for a white bean chili recipe that I did last week. I'm gonna redo that, and then I'm gonna get at least 1 or 2 ingredients to go into a gnocchi pasta sauce that I'm gonna try to do, and whatever other meal prep I'm gonna do for the end of the week, because at the end of the week I'm going to have a surgery and I'm not gonna be able to do much of anything. So this is kind of the last couple of days I have to like restock my fridge and prepare for that. So yeah.
Shrubbery, and it kind of walks around, and then it stands here real still, but it's about that tall.
Got a lot of groceries. What's important to know about me is I basically survive off of drinks. So out of the 2 big bags of groceries that I got, this is drinks. So we got ginger beer, elderflower rose drink, a bunch of magnesium recess drinks. I might have a little bit of a profit, but who doesn't? Big kombucha. I feel like this is a good alternative if you are somebody who doesn't want to consume a lot of alcohol. And also just because I don't like making a whole bunch of, I don't say I don't like making vegetables, I do, but I could absolutely be eating more vegetables, and because I don't, I feel like I consume a lot of my herbs and veggies and just nutriently good stuff through drinks. I notice that I start to feel really dysregulated if I haven't had a good home-cooked meal. I wanted to do something simple and not with a lot of effort, and that was going to be good for my gut health as well as my mental health. So I'm making a white bean chili, and I'm not going to flex and pretend like I did a whole lot to put effort into this. It's just beans and chilies, but just something simmering over a pot, and with it getting a little cold outside, something being warm just really brought a lot of joy and energy back into my spirit. Right now, I'm having a lot of reproductive issues and I'm struggling with fibroids, so everything steamy and warm has been feeling really good to my womb. It's also been really good to be able to share that meal with the people that I love and make stuff for my partner. Today was a really good day for decompression, and that was the main objective, to just decompress and not stress out so much, because I feel like I've literally been stressing myself into health conditions, like poor health conditions. So here's to me taking a step in the right direction. I went ahead and did some stretching before bed because I do hold a lot of tension in my back, my neck, and my shoulders. So stretching before I go to bed and right when I get out of bed has been really helpful, as well as just some low stimulation entertainment. That's not being on my phone, not scrolling, just books. I am back in my Batman onesie. When I was journaling earlier, one of the intentions that I set was to be kind to myself and to others, of course, but I've been really working on being kinder to myself even when I feel like I'm not hitting the benchmarks and the goals that I said that I'm gonna hit, and just kind of not allowing my quote-unquote failures to stop me from continuing to advance. In this season, I have noticed that like I have the tools, I know what it is that I need to do to make myself happy, and I know what it is that I need to do in order to kind of get to that next level of like adultness and like just, I don't know, just existing in a place that I feel like is truly authentic to myself and happy. And I do a really good job at doing stuff for other people. I do a really good job at like showing up for my friends and my family, but I'm starting to realize that I don't show up for myself as much as I should. So I'm really glad that I was able to do that today, and I'm really glad that I got up even though like I haven't been feeling great. Like seasonal depression has been kind of kicking my ass, but like I still got up, I still like went to the store. Like it's been a while since I physically have been in a grocery store. I am the DoorDash queen. So I'm proud that I've been able to just like do my stuff. Like I went on a walk, I journaled, I even got to read a little bit before bed, and still through all that I spent like good quality time with my girlfriend. Like today was a good day, and I hope that like me pushing through my own like seasonal depression and pushing through like all the anxieties that I'm having for this week. Like I have a lot, like it's Sunday right now and I have so much like ahead of me in the next week. I'm having like a major surgery on Friday, and like I just have been really like in my head and anxious about it, and I'm just really glad that I was able to give myself that self-care that I know, like give myself the care that I give to others. I just want to be better at honoring myself in that way, and I'm glad that I've been able to do that. So I think some of that anxiety or the premeditated anxiety for the week has kind of subdued, and yeah, I'm glad that not only am I doing that, but I'm able to kind of share that journey with other people now. And if you've made it to the end of this video, and if you have like witnessed this kind of late night rambling of thoughts, thank you. I appreciate you, and I hope that the discipline and the motivation that I am trying to curate for myself can be extended onto everybody who views this video. And I pray that you take that, you take this as an offering from me to you. So I'm gonna not waste a whole lot of time because it is pretty late. I'm gonna do a couple minutes of reading and get to bed and do some editing tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for coming with me on this journey, and I hope to see you in the next video.